Hey everyone, I hope you're all okay. Welcome back to another video, and as you can see, I am currently in the car because I'm starting vlogging again, guys. It's actually the most perfect time to start vlogging because I'm actually doing something. I'm actually going to another city today, one that I have never been to, and I'm going to Bath or Bath. I feel like in Leicester and Nottingham you say Bath, don't you, Mum? Yeah. But down south more you say Bath. So a bed and breakfast in Bath actually reached out to me a couple of weeks ago now, and it's the most funny story ever actually, because I was looking to go Bath last year and I so nearly booked this exact hotel, and yeah, they reached out to me and asked if I'd like to come for a couple of nights with a +1 complimentary. So yeah, a little bit took aback by that. It's so nice, isn't it, Mum? Yeah. So yeah, but here's my guest, here's Mum. I've opted to bring Mum. Obviously she grabbed at the chance. You know, a couple of nights away, all paid for. Yeah, obviously it made her drive. She's not the most had a few hiccups on the way.
Your navigation.
My navigation's blooming brilliant, if I say so myself.
Oh yeah, that's how we ended up in the other side of Birmingham.
Anyway, I'm not going to ramble for too long because I'm actually running low on memory. I need to nip into Asda to get another memory card. Yeah, not good when you don't bring your other memory card. So anyway, I'll probably pick up when we get there and check in. But yeah, I'm going to bring you along the road for my little city trip to Bath. So if you've never been before, yeah, you can see what it has to offer, because I'm going to do a few things. I've had a few recommendations from you guys. So yeah, bye bye. Okay, so what seems like hours of travelling, honestly, me and Mum, I'm on the navigation, Mum's on the driving, and between us we cannot get any sense of direction anywhere. We took a wrong turn and ended up going the Birmingham route, didn't we? Yeah. It was a bit of a nightmare. Mum, why are you speaking really posh all of a sudden? Mum's got a posh voice on now.
I'm going to speak nicely, so...
Mum, we're working class citizens. Anyway, we've finally arrived. It's about 7 o'clock. Honestly, it's so beautiful. We've just come through the reception and it's so stunning, really clean. How clean is it? It's the first thing I noticed. Do you know how nice it smelled as well? Yeah. I know that it's like the little details. So in our room, we were actually staying in the luxury suite. As I've already mentioned, this is a gifted stay. So I've been very, very kindly gifted 2 nights here, an evening meal and breakfast for 2 days, which honestly, yeah, so it's a bit overwhelming, to be honest with you. I never expected it, and I'm always happy to pay for things. Like I said, I was honestly going to book this for my mum last year because she's never been to Bath. Bath or Bath, we've been having this debate. We'll speak about that in a minute. Anyway, going to show you the room because it's so beautiful. Going to give you a little bit of a room tour because I think it's a really lovely place to come if you're going to visit Bath. It's literally 5 minutes from the centre, so it's a really good central location. Oh, it's lovely and warm in here as well, isn't it? So, I'm going to turn the camera around and show you. I'm literally just standing at the door. So, when you walk in, you have this sort of, what would you call this, Mum? Like a living area? Living area. So, you've got this beautiful sort of like buffet, rug. What are these sofas called, Mum? They're so nice. Are they like button back? Yeah. Really pretty. And then you also have these like really like grand armchairs here. I love that as well, that little side table. And then if I just take you around, have a lovely TV. Apparently they have Netflix on this as well, Mum. Yeah, I read somewhere in the reviews they do. Don't confirm me on that, but and then they also have like this little faux log burner, which is a really well, it's not a real log burner, is it? Oh yeah, I suppose. It's a faux log burner. It's the effect of a log burner. Imitation. Yeah, an imitation of a log burner, but that's a nice touch. It feels really cozy. I love a log burner. And then we come around here again, we've got another little side table with tea, coffee, some Maltesers, minstrels, cookies, which is a really nice touch. We also have some water in the fridge. Pepsi. Oh, I didn't even see that. Is that free? Yeah. Oh, that's amazing. And then this is the bedroom slash freestanding bath. We'll get to that in a minute. So yeah, this is the bed, really luxurious again. I just love the decor in here. How would you describe the decor, Mum? It's like elegant. Yeah, elegant and classy. Elegant and classy and like, yeah. Again, we've got a beautiful chandelier above the bed. Beautiful bedside tables. I love the little marble effect. They've got a lot of marble effect everywhere, which I always think looks quite grand. And then we have a freestanding bath. Cannot wait to have a bath later. And there's also some cute little toiletries on there, which is so nice. I love the splashback of the... Is it like faux marble, Mum? Yeah.
How do you like this faux?
Yeah, no, but it's obviously not real marble, is it? But you can get, I know you can get the sort of look.
Yeah.
Because obviously real marble's very expensive, isn't it? If we come over here, we have the bathroom, which we have a shower in, which that shower looks so nice. I also love that little inbuilt shelf in there. Again, we've got some more toiletries. I like all of these switches as well, Mum.
Yeah.
I'd have these in my house, I think. They're quite, what are they called?
Edwardian.
Edwardian, here you are, Mum. And then we've also got this. How cute is this? Little makeup remover flannel. It's got makeup remover on. One of these with cotton wools. Oh, this is what I can put in mine, Mum. Like actual circle cotton wool things. Oh, mind you, I've gone all eco-friendly with my reusable ones. But yeah, let me give you a little pan. Oh yeah, we didn't get round to the champagne. So they're very, very kindly as well. I think you can include this onto your room. Maybe an additional charge, don't quote me. But I think it's like a welcome package. Or you might just get it included on the price. But just to let you know, they do offer this. So they offer champagne in a nice bucket. 2 little glasses. And they've also very kindly left me this really cute card. They're so nice, honestly. So lovely of them. So thank you so much for letting me stay here. Okay, so that is the room tour done. I don't even think I actually told you where I'm staying. So I actually just went down to the girl at reception just to double clarify with her because I didn't want to get the pronunciation wrong. But she did say there was 2 ways of saying it. So it's spelt Bath or Bath. If you're northern, you'll probably say Bath. If you're southern, I believe you say Bath, and then it's got EN on the end, so it's either BATHEN or BATHEN. That's right, isn't it, Mum? So yeah, it doesn't really matter, but that is what it's called. It's a luxury B&B. Definitely luxury, isn't it, Mum?
More like a 5-star hotel.
Yeah, no, I think it is actually 5-star though. I think it's rated 5-star. Yeah. But yeah, God, it looks so shiny. Anyway, I also wanted to let you know as well, they do have a restaurant here, which is really great because sometimes you just can't be bothered to go for a walk at night time and go and find somewhere to eat. So that's really, really handy. And the menu looks so insane as well. So I'll keep you updated on that and give you a little bit of a food review. They have very, very kindly given us a free meal tonight. So that's so nice. And then we've got breakfast tomorrow and breakfast the day after also. So yeah, keep you all updated with that. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up and get ready. Need to scrub up and make myself look a little bit more presentable for dinner. So yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this little sweet. Little, big. Okay, so finally ready for dinner. I've actually not redone my makeup just because we got here quite late, so just touched it up ever so slightly and my hair is greasy, so hence the hairstyle. I've just like slicked it back. Oh, it's all right. Right, anyway, we're gonna go for dinner now in the restaurant in the hotel, so I'm gonna take you along. So this is our main. Mum couldn't wait, little piggy. This is how it's supposed to look, and Mum's already like dug in. So what is this, Mum? It's lamb. Anyway, we're gonna dig in. Good morning everyone. So it is the morning now. The last footage that you probably saw was us in the restaurant having our dinner. We didn't come back and report actually. Mum, shall we do a little report on our verdict of the food last night?
Yeah, it was very nice.
Really nice, wasn't it? Yeah. So we had a 3-course meal in the Budavaria? How is this? Too many fancy names. To see the spelling and how it's actually, I didn't really look at it too much, but anyway, in BATHEN House they actually have a restaurant now open. It's only been open for a few weeks, so we got to, let me just hold this camera a bit better. We got to sample the 3-course menu. It was really delicious, very sort of like a la carte style, wasn't it, Mum?
Yeah.
Like fancy. So yeah, what would you give out of 10?
9.
Yeah, I'd give it a 9 too. Anyway, we are going to go down to the breakfast now. They do a breakfast to cook. Is that what it's called? Breakfast to cook.
Cooked to order.
Cooked to order. Oh, yeah. Cooked to order. So yeah, I'll take the camera down with me and show you that. Okay, so it is a rainy day today. Isn't it typical, Mum, that yesterday it was so sunny and then today it's just rainy? We're just about to go to a little tea room called Sweet Little Things. A few of you guys recommended me to come here, so yeah, it looks really cute. We're gonna go in.
The surface of the darkness, on the surface of the darkness, on the surface of...
Morning everyone. So it is our last morning. Oh my god, I feel like I can't even speak this morning. And I thought I'd show you the breakfast because I didn't actually show you the breakfast fully yesterday. So yeah, I thought I'd give you a little tour. For breakfast this morning, I have gone for the waffles and banana and Nutella, and you've gone for a full English, haven't you? Look how nice it looks. This looks so yummy. I'd never normally eat this, but it's the last day before I treat myself. I'm gonna do a taste test. Oh my god. They're like the nicest waffles I've ever had. Bet you wish you had this now.
You're gonna have that after.
10 out of 10 from me. They're so soft, Mum. It's like really fresh and it's like fluffy. Good, aren't they? So, oh, excuse the little bumpiness. Me and Mum are just on a, what are we going to call this, a car tour. We were going to walk to the Royal Crescent this morning, but the weather has decided otherwise. It is a washout again. It is typical. Everywhere I go, whenever I go away, the weather just doesn't seem to be in my favour nowadays, does it, Mum? No. So yeah, it's really just miserable and raining this morning, so we really wanted to come and just have a little look at the Royal Crescent because it is a bit of a landmark, isn't it? I was going to say Bristol then, in Bath. So yeah, Mum's just drove instead, so I'm going to just show you it. So this is what it looks like. It's just like, is it terraced houses? Yeah. And just in a crescent shape. So I've just arrived home from Bath, and oh my goodness, isn't it just always so good to be home? I'm such a home girl. I know it's only been a couple of days in Bath, but oh, I've missed my cats so much. I genuinely hate leaving them. Oh, is my lens stuck for a little? Oh, I hope that's okay. Yeah, I genuinely hate leaving my cats. I see people like leave their dogs and animals sometimes for like weeks on end, and I just don't actually know how people do it. After 2 days, I'm just desperate to get home to my cats. It's all I'm thinking about. Please excuse the state of me today, by the way. Oh, I've just obviously been travelling for a couple of hours and I need to wash my hair desperately, but I've been really trying to not wash it as often lately. Now that I've not got extensions in, I feel like I'm washing it a lot more. When you've got extensions in, it's actually really weird because you're not obviously supposed to wash it as much, but you don't, because one, it's too much effort, and two, I feel like they don't go as greasy as quick. Like your roots do, but then you can just dry shampoo that. But I feel like with the ends of your own hair, I don't know. Anyway, I'm just absolutely rambling. But yeah, so in short, excuse the greasy locks. Just got home, just popped all the heaters on because I don't know if I told you. I feel like we didn't even have a chat before I went away. But basically, I have been without heating for the longest time. My heating and hot water packed in about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago now. Supposed to be all fixed. I had a guy here for like literally a week, so that's why my content has just been all over the place at the moment, because I work from home and when I've got people in making a racket, I can't work anywhere because all my equipment, my ring light and everything is here, and also all of my clothes and stuff are here, so it's very hard for me to just up and move and whatever. So, and I feel like I've been here and there and everywhere as well. I was in Manchester last week, Bath this week. Anyway, content will be resuming as normal now I'm back home. Heating still isn't fixed. So that was what I was trying to tell you. The heating still isn't fixed, which is so frustrating. So they did whatever they had to do. I actually have underfloor heating, so it's obviously different to radiators and stuff. A little bit more technical maybe. And when the guy came around to have a look, he was like, this has just been fitted so poorly, it's been installed not correctly, the wrong pipes have been used, like there was so many things. And then they like flushed the whole system as well to like help that, because I've been paying like over the odds on my bill. Like if I told you my heating bill for like every 6 weeks, you'd be shocked. But I do have, what is it called, LPG. So basically I have like a gas tanker come every so often and fill up the gas because I'm in the countryside. So yeah, that's all fun and games. Guys, look, Buddy's just come out. Hi, did you miss me? Oh, look at him with his little ears sticking back. Does anyone else's cat do this? Did you miss me? I missed you so much. Just put you some food down, okay? So anyway, as I was saying, sorry, I always get off topic. Yeah, my heating still isn't fixed. They did everything that they thought they needed to do, but it's just not getting warm. Like it gets to a moderate heat, but it's not like hot. Like I still feel like I need to put my heaters on in my bedroom, if that makes sense. Like normally I'd walk on the hot floor and feel it being a hot floor, whereas now I feel like it's only hot in certain spots. The bedroom doesn't have hot floor at all. As soon as you walk in there, it's cold on the floor. It's cold in my I always say it's a beauty room, it's not really a beauty room, it's a wardrobe room. So yeah, there's no hot floor in there either. So anyway, the guy is coming back out and he said it might be my thermostat or something that needs doing now. So yeah, hopefully sometime soon we will get our heating restored. But I'm so thankful that I did go and purchase some radiators. I went to Home Base. They weren't too bad on cost. I think they were like, well, this one was like £10, right? This little ceramic tower heater. It's like a little blower one. And don't get me wrong, that is brilliant, like to sit next to when you're cold in the evenings, because it blows out like hot air. But I've heard that they are like really bad on electric, on like your electric bill. They use up a lot of energy. So yeah, maybe not so good for the bank balance and your energy bill. But then you have these as well. So these apparently are the most energy efficient. And to be fair, I do feel like they do get the room warm, you know, after a few hours. So they're the oil-filled heaters. So they're the best if you want to save your electric bill. So I got 3 of them. And I think they were only like 30-something pounds. They weren't too bad. But yeah, I need to get rid of these boxes. I've got lots to do this afternoon. I've got to tidy all of this up. I've sort of left it for a few weeks because we've had numerous and endless storms. So yeah, my outside has been looking better. This was my little DIY bar, which is now just, I don't know, it's just died. I'm sure I can fix that though. So I'm going to sort out the outside. It's all flooded on here as well. So I need to get a brush. I don't actually have a garden. Do you like a brush to sweep away the water? So yeah, I need to do that. And I also need to get some patio patio cleaner, decking cleaner for the summer. I mean, I'm not going to do that anytime soon, but yeah, it's looking a bit disgusting. Just gonna pop you there while I make myself a cup of tea. That's always what I miss as well when I'm away, just a good cup of tea. I like with my own tea bags. Like I did take a couple of Yorkshire tea bags actually, but I don't know what it was, but it just didn't taste the same as at home. Maybe it's my cup I'm drinking out of. So yeah, I'm gonna get myself a good cup of tea. I have got honestly about 5 videos to edit, so I think I'm going to take my makeup off in a minute and just have a really productive afternoon of editing, going through all my emails. I feel like I'm so behind with all of that. Like, as lovely as it is going away, it's sort of, I hate how going away just totally throws your routine like up in the air. I'm someone that I really like to keep to a routine, and then I always feel as well, especially when I'm just getting on top of my routine, something always comes up where I have to go away for work or whatever. Anyway, let's talk about that, because I feel like I've not really spoken to you about it. So yeah, stayed for 2 nights in Bath at the BATHEN Hotel. Honestly, I feel like it's a word that can be said in many ways. I say BATHEN Hotel, so I stayed at the BATHEN Hotel. It's a luxury B&B. Honestly, I would recommend it to anyone. I would say it was an absolute 10 out of 10. Looking for somewhere to stay, definitely put that in your favourites. Also, another thing to mention about them is that they are really reasonably priced. I think like a king room in the weekday, I mean, I'm not sure if it goes up at the weekend. I presume it may go up like, I don't know, £10–20 or something. But in the weekday, it's literally like, what cup do I want? Sorry, decisions. Oh, I want like a bone china one. Is this bone china? Fine china? Oh, bone china. Cup of tea always tastes better in bone china. Yeah, in the weekday, I looked earlier, and it's £99 to stay in a king size room or whatever it is. I have a look, because the bathroom is incredible in that. You've got your freestanding bath. The room looks luxurious and just so nicely decored. So I think that's so reasonable, and I think it's like an extra £20 for the both of you. Like, that's not each, just so that's £10 each for the breakfast. So I think it's like 120 it was when I had a look for bed and breakfast. So a night stay and breakfast, and the breakfast was 10 out of 10. There was nothing I could fault. You had a menu, so cooked to order. They had waffles, fresh waffles on there. They had like eggs Benedict. They had full English, and as well you could just ask for things like differently if you wanted to say like just beans on toast or eggs on toast. Like, they were more than happy to do that for you, because I just wanted poached eggs with some smoked salmon on toast, and they did that for me. No, I had it on a muffin actually, and they did that for me no problem. So yeah. Oh, and they also, that's not the end of it with the cook to order. They also had like a selection of pastries out, cereals. They made some smoothies. They had little like granola yogurts and things. And 10 out of 10 for hotel, and also the location. So it's not directly in the centre of Bath, but me and Mum walked, and it took us like half an hour to walk to the centre, which I don't think is bad. And I like a walk, in all fairness. Like, if I can walk somewhere, I'd rather walk than get a taxi, because I think you can just see your surroundings more and take everything in. So it was a really nice walk. Would have been better if it wasn't raining. But yeah, really good location, because you're close enough to Bath, but just far away, so you know you're not in the hustle and bustle. Definitely worth a visit if you haven't been there. It's so beautiful. There's lots of stone buildings, really nice architecture everywhere. Loads of things to do as well. You can go to the Roman baths, which me and my mum did. You can go to the fashion museum. There's a fair few museums. We didn't make it to the fashion museum just because it was such a washout, and me and mum was a bit like, oh, shall we just go now? Like, we're ready just to get back to the room, have a cup of tea, and just yeah, just chill. So Roman baths was really good though, really interesting, so I enjoyed that. And if you go online, you can actually get 10% off, and you can get like these saver museum tickets as well, where you get 3 in 1. So definitely book before you go, just to save yourself a few pennies. And yeah, just walking around in the centre of Bath is so stunning as well. There's also the Royal Crescent. It's just terrace houses, but it's just so beautiful. It overlooks a park that I'd be so stunning to go to in the summer as well. I definitely say, if you can, go in summer when the weather's warmer, because I always feel like with any city break, it's always more enjoyable when the weather's warm, because you can just get out and about more. And I've always said this, the mood really uplifts you, doesn't it? Like, I know for me, when it's sunny, I just feel so much more energized and happy. So yeah, right, I'm gonna make my cup of tea now. Right, kettle is on. I'm gonna have a cup of tea, and then I'm gonna go out to Morrison's before I come back, and then sit down take my makeup off, have a bath after I've done all my work. Yeah, I'm gonna nip to Morrison's just to stock up on a few more tins. I've been slowly stocking up over the past few weeks with this coronavirus thing in the news. I know, like, quite controversial. Everyone's like, oh, you shouldn't be stockpiling, la la la. But I am a high risk person. I have asthma, I have a bad chest, as you guys know. Like, I've suffered with my chest for the longest time. I've actually got a doctor's appointment on Monday to get some more antibiotics. So this is a serious thing. I feel like people aren't taking it as serious. Like, people are like, oh, it's just like swine flu, it's just like SARS, like it's just like bird flu, it's not that bad, and la la la. But there's no vaccine for it, for one. Additionally, like, no one actually knows how bad it is. Like, people have been dying that are like 30 years of age in China. Like, they're saying that it only affects the elderly and then people with like respiratory and health problems, but people have died without them in China. And I've also been reading as well, like, I've been doing a lot of reading on it, and they now think there's 2 strains of it, so like a more deadlier strain and then obviously a milder strain. So if this is the case and they're not aware of this, this is probably why people young are dying in China and stuff. And yeah, I just think there's so many things that sometimes the governments don't tell you. Like, I'm a big believer of like a lot of, you know, corruption and things are kept hidden, aren't they? So I just personally think if you can just add a few extra tins and stuff in your food shopping, then you should, because if it gets to the point where you can't go out your house, like you're not allowed to go work, because you don't know how big of a scale this could lead to. Like, it could lead, like, look how it is in China at the moment. Like, people aren't going to work. Like, I know, for example, that fashion factories are shut over there at the moment, so people aren't going to work. So what if that happens here, where, you know, we're told to stay at home and we can't go into work? It's already happened in London, where they've said to people, stay at home. If we've then got to isolate ourselves at home, we're then not going to be able to go out to the food shop and get food. I know there's online ordering, but how long is that going to be going on for? Is it going to be, I don't know. I just, yeah, probably I'm a little bit of a panicker, but I think it is because I do have asthma, I do have chest problems, and, you know, it is scary. Like, it's a scary thing, and I just think I'd rather be stocked up with some cupboard food to save me from having to go out, you know, and potentially catch this, than be underprepared and then have to go out. So yeah, anyway, the point is I'm just going to go to Morrison's and get some more tins and bits and bobs, because I personally just think it's only going to get worse. I don't see how they're going to stop it spreading. Yeah, I don't know, it's a difficult one. So anyway, I'm just going to go to Morrison's and just get a few more bits and bobs for the cupboards. Okay, so just going through a couple of deliveries I had whilst I was away. I actually ordered these with my own money, by the way. This isn't gifted, but I do work with Missguided now and again. So I saw this on Missguided. It's like a lounge set. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to wear this. It's more for the house. I mean, I'm going to see how it looks on. But it's a Teddy V plunge crop top. So that's the top. Some wide leg trousers to go with it. And then I also got the cardigan. I just thought this would be like the most snuggliest thing. Do you know, just to chill around the house in? When you don't want to get dressed, but you don't want to be wearing pyjamas. Like, you just want to be lounging around the house and be wearing something really soft and comfy. So I thought that'd be perfect for that. And then I picked up these, which are some petite jersey kick flare leggings. They're just like some almost like wide leg comfy trousers. I just thought they would look nice with maybe like a cardigan. And then I also got, which you can't really see. Oh, let me get this out because it looks different. Oh my goodness, I mean, you can't really see this that well. But how nice is this? So I picked up this just because I thought it'd be nice. Like, you could wear it in the evening, just for a meal or something, with like a faux leather pair of trousers and some nice heels. But I didn't actually realise, like, it's a full-on sort of coat. You could even wear this like layered over top and have it like maybe open for like day-to-day and stuff. I can't believe it's like that. There's actually one very similar to this in Topshop at the moment, which is like 50 quid. I don't think this was £50 at all. Let me have a look and see how much I paid for this. Oh, well, that's annoying. Doesn't say it on the thing. But anyway, regardless, this is better quality than the one in Topshop. It's a slightly different colour, but I love this. I love the big pockets in the front. I love the tie waist. It's so stunning. So yeah, definitely going to keep that. I then picked up this, but I didn't realise it was so bright. I thought it was more like a light orange shade, but it's very neon-y. So yeah, it's a suit. It is really stunning. It would look amazing in the summer, but I thought it was more like, it looked on pictures more of a pale, like orange So yeah, I'm going to return that. And then I also got some titty tape because I am constantly trying things on that need titty tape, boob tape, whatever you want to call it. And I don't have any, so I thought I'd pick some of that up. So yeah, that's my little MG haul. I then got my monthly Glossy Box, which is, let me get the card. All Eyes on Me this month's called. This is the March box. So I do actually have a discount code with Glossy Box, so I'll leave that in the description bar because you can save yourself some pennies off your first box. But yeah, they're brilliant. They do retail at £10, but I think with like my discount you probably get it for like £8 maybe. So yeah, you always get your money back in bits and more because that on its own is worth £10. And then you've got an eye cream, you've got a highlighting palette this month. You have a lipstick, I've just looked at that shade as well, it's like a really nice nudie pink. And then you also have this from Ciarte, which is a nice brand, and that is an eyeliner. So yeah, they're really well worth it. Nice little treat to yourself every single month. I always save the boxes as well and use them for like presents and bits and bobs. So yeah, love that. Okay, finally en route to Morrison's. Just chucked on my big fluffy coat. Honestly, I got this one Pretty Little Thing. It's quite oversized. It's honestly like a outdoor dressing gown, I'm gonna say, and it's the most comfiest, warmest thing ever. I'm so cold at the moment because I haven't had the heating or any heating on since I've been away. So I've come back to a house that's so cold, and this house gets so cold quickly because it's all flooring. So I put all the little heated radiators on. I have put the heating on if that's going to do anything. Because like I said, it's not working properly. So anyway, I think I'm just going to end the vlog here because there's not really anything interesting going to be happening from now until the end of the day. So yeah, I really hope you have enjoyed this vlog and enjoyed Bath. I never know which one to say. But yeah. Been a really enjoyable trip, had a great time, lovely to spend it with my mom and just, you know, make some memories. Glad to be home at the same time. I love being at home and love seeing my cats. Right, I'm gonna shut up. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed this vlog. I'm gonna try and start doing more vlogs because I really enjoy doing them. So yeah, I shall see you all maybe in my next one. Bye bye. Hello everyone, I'm not going to chew your ears off for too much longer. I know the vlog has supposed to be ended by now, but I was editing it and I just really wanted to come back on and just give you a little bit of an update because as I was watching it, I know I was speaking about the coronavirus and stuff, and obviously I did record the footage that you've just seen last week, and obviously there's been a lot of developments since that, and you know, it's been something that I was even debating whether I should keep it in or not, because like I said, I know it's so controversial, I know everybody has so many different opinions about it, but I feel like it has developed a lot since then. So I just wanted to update and chit chat. I also just wanted to mention as well and make it very clear, I wasn't one of these crazy stockpilers that was nicking all the toilet roll. No offense if you was one of those either. I only like bought what I needed. I didn't go like excessive and clear the whole shelf. As I said, I have been sort of like stocking up things weeks ago. So when people weren't panic buying, I was just, you know, putting an extra couple of things in my shopping. So there wasn't really ever any need for me to go and like ransack shops and do things like that. And I'm not encouraging anyone to do it either. I'm not saying you should do it. It's like I said, it's just been something that I have personally felt worried about, and like I said, I wanted to stock up, and I have done that. Because I've mentioned a million times, I'm not going to say it again, but I do fall in the high risk category. Anybody with asthma and respiratory does, heart problems, any, you know, if you're in remission with cancer, if you've got cancer, if you're elderly, like there's so, obviously just check on the NHS website and stuff, but if you're one of them people, then I just feel like now we're getting to a stage where it's rising every single day, it's getting more serious. It's okay people saying it's the flu, it's not the flu. Like, people need to wake up to that. It's not just the flu. There wouldn't be lockdowns on countries like Italy's just put a lockdown. You can only basically go to food shops and pharmacies now. Restaurants have been shut down, socializing, big events, everything, schools. It is not a problem, and it's not that big of a deal. Why would that be happening, you know? So anyway, I just really wanted it to just, like I said, just come on here, just update you with the coronavirus update, and just let you know that since I, you know, had my little chat about it, it has got a lot more serious. All my events are cancelled and meetings are cancelled in London and Manchester next week. It's scary. It really is scary. And like I said, I'm just going to try and avoid going out as much as possible now. I mean, think for the moment, like for the next probably week, you might still be okay, but it's definitely getting a lot worse, and it is a cause for concern, really. And I definitely think if you are at high risk, then please be careful. Even if you're not at high risk, oh, I'm losing my voice. Even if you're not at high risk, please just think about hygiene. You should always wash your hands anyway. You should always, you know, I've always used hand sanitizer. I've always been a bit funny with germs and bacteria, but even if you're a healthy person and think, oh, it's not going to happen to me and I'm going to be fine, I'm going to recover, that's all well and good. But what if you then give it to someone that isn't going to be able to recover and gets pneumonia and, you know, ends up potentially dying from it? So please everyone, just keep your hygiene 100%. When you go out, if you touch anything, as soon as you get back in your car, make sure your hands sanitized. Don't touch your mouth, don't touch your face. So yeah, sorry for the coronavirus ramble. I know some people don't want to hear about it and stuff, but you know, I have a platform, I have a channel, and I have an opinion. Might not be your opinion, that's fine. You know, we all have different opinions. I'm entitled to my opinion. I've been reading and watching enough on the internet to sort of educate myself. Everybody has different opinions on it, but I'm just sure you can understand and appreciate that for me, you know, my mum that's, you know, had cancer and stuff, I just don't want my family, you know, even my grandparents, you know, I don't want any of us to catch it, you know, no matter if we're going to be okay or not. We don't know that until we get it. It's the unknown, there's no vaccine for it, it's scary. So yes, I wanted to come on here just to say 2 things, let you know about the development of it. And obviously it is getting really serious now. They've scaled it to a pandemic, which, let's be honest, it always was. And second of all, I just wanted to note on the stockpiling that I wasn't a serial stockpiler. I merely just grabbed a few extra tins like weeks ago. Like, honestly, I started weeks ago when I saw it in China, like when I sort of realized the severity of it and how serious it could be if it got over here. And then as soon as it started happening in Italy, I was like, it's gonna happen here, like 100%. They've not closed borders, people are still coming from Italy, like I just knew it was gonna happen. So yeah, I just started adding more tins and stuff into my food shop. So that's all I really did. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say on it. I just wanted to make sure I just clarified things and just gave you a little bit of an update, because it is a week later now. And yeah, when I recorded this, I think we only had like 1 or 2 cases in England. Like, it was only in the single numbers. It's getting a lot larger now. But anyway, thank you for watching. Sorry about the coronavirus ramble, but I've not really seen many people talk about it, and I think it needs to be spoken about a little bit more. So yeah. Also, sorry, one last thing. I did notice that during this vlog, I had a very shaky camera. I was like moving the vlog around so fast in some parts of it. I'm new to this game, right? I don't normally vlog, so I'm learning, and I will take that on board for the next one. So I'm sorry if you felt like a bit nauseous or seasick from the constant moving of the camera. It won't happen again. And also, I will address this in my next video, because I take you to the salon with me. So yeah, you'll see all of that then. It's not actually done yet because I'm getting extensions back. But yeah, as you can probably see, I've had a hair colour change. So right, I'm gonna go.